Austin photographers. Today I want to talk to you about Bull Creek. It is absolutely one of my favorite Austin locations to shoot at. This is part of my series that I'm doing, just highlighting different Austin locations that are fantastic for photo shoots. So Bull Creek is definitely on my top 3 photo shoot locations. I love it mainly because it provides so much variety. It is probably the most packed as far as variations in backgrounds within a short walking distance. And if you've been following me at all, you know that's one of my top things that I look for in a photo location. It has gorgeous trees that are beautiful almost all year round. I mean, the spring and summer, it is just a vibrant green, like so lush. In the fall, you start to see some leaf changes. I mean, I feel like every time I'm there, it surprises me with some kind of new beauty. One time I arrived and there was just like this field of purple flowers, which I've never seen before. Not bluebonnets, just these purple flowers. That was like the middle of summer. I also love that it has the water feature. Doing maternity photos in the water is just awesome. It's so fun. And in the shallower area, it's really fun to have kids play in the water at the end of the shoot. It really provides true lifestyle photos and laughter and fun. I have fallen one time in the water because it is slippery, so beware of that. The light there is so pretty. The sun sets behind this mountain, so I shouldn't say mountain, but hill. So your time for backlight is really quick. It's cool because you can actually start your session maybe a little bit before golden hour because of that hill and the light setting sooner. But just beware, backlight, your timing for backlight is really fast, and it does tend to get darker there a little bit quicker. But you can also start sessions there a little bit sooner, which is really nice. There are a few drawbacks to this location, and this one is actually horrible, but there have been in the past couple of years a huge increase in carjackings there. And the reason is it's located right off of the 360, so it's kind of near the Pennybacker Bridge, kind of in between the Pennybacker Bridge and the Arboretum area. So definitely northwest Austin. It would be a good location for Westlake clients, northwest Austin clients, even like Lakeway, Bee Cave. It wouldn't be that far of a drive. Pflugerville. I mean, actually, it's just a really great location. But because it's so close to the 360, it's an ideal place for like carjackers to target people because they can get in and out quickly. There was a police officer car just parked there for a while, but basically I've been there when this has happened to people. It's not happened to any of my clients, but I'm always very active and letting them know that this is a possibility, and the best way to combat it is do not have anything showing in your car. Like nothing. I'm not even talking valuables, I'm talking like baby stuff. I've seen cars broken into there for car seats. So that is a drawback. So I always just have like nothing showing in my car, and I am there probably at least once a month. I'm probably there like 20 times a year at least. And nothing has happened to me, and nothing has happened to my clients. So I always tell them that, and I tell them in the reminder email, and I also tell them in the reminder text the morning that we shoot. The other thing, I'm trying to think. Well, while we're talking about parking, the parking lot is easy. It's usually not too crowded except in the fall. Because this is such a great location, it does get really crowded in the fall with photographers. but I really feel like there's plenty of space. I've never found it to be overwhelming by any means. There's also a smaller parking lot like further down. You have like the main parking lot where the public restrooms are, and then if you just go over this little bridge, there's a smaller parking lot and a whole different area to shoot at. And I've actually done that when I felt like it was a little bit busy and I just wanted a little bit like calmer space. Let's see, what else? There are other drawbacks. In the spring, sometimes like when the water is flowing, like after it's rained a lot in the spring and the weather's warming up, like May and June, people go there and like hang out and use it as a swimming hole. So during that time, and it's unfortunate because like that's my favorite time of year to shoot there, but I almost always just know like I'm going to have to edit out people if I'm shooting there that time of year. And sometimes they like just blare their music and they're drinking, and because it's sort of in like this canyon, the music kind of reverberates. So it definitely adds a different feeling there that's not ideal, but you know, it's something I tell clients about too and kind of make a joke about it. It does make it difficult, like if I'm further back and I'm having to tell clients what to do, I'm like yelling over the music, but oh well, it is what it is. I would not really recommend shooting here in the winter. I've done it a couple times, but like January and February, it just, because it's so lush the rest of the year, it just looks really like dead. And there's usually not water running. I do have clients that like it, but it's just not something I usually recommend in the winter. Let's see, I talked about the backlight. The light is super easy to work with. I will say that I wouldn't necessarily shoot an extended family here. All the spaces you're kind of working with are not wide and expansive. They're kind of like little pockets everywhere. So there's not these like huge space. There is a huge field, but the lighting would be difficult. And then that's all you could really do with an extended family. And if you had like a grandparent that was a little unstable, this is definitely not the area you'd want to take them, because it's, you know, rocky and you're kind of going up and down stairs and stuff. So one huge tip I will give you is I have hunter boots. I wear them there at every photo shoot. They have saved me. It allows me to get in the water when I'm shooting those pregnancy photos and get a better angle. It just gives me the freedom to like get where I need to be. I even wear them in the summer with shorts. That is what I wear to that location. Like, I think it's fun, clients think it's fun, kids think it's fun. I would definitely get a pair of rain boots to wear, that high rain boots to wear to that location. As far as who I shoot there, seniors, I've done a lot of seniors at this location. Maternity and families, I would say, are my top 3 that I shoot there. And I think that's all. I think I've hit everything, but yeah. Okay, well, I hope you shoot there and I hope you have fun. And if you see me, say hi.